Good evening, everyone, and welcome to NewDay offices. Just a short introduction about myself. So my name is Sanjay Sharma. I'm Chief Operating Officer here at NewDay. I joined NewDay about 5.5 years ago, and I've been an integral part of the transformation which we have gone through it. And I'll tell you a bit about that. Prior to NewDay, I was at a bank called BAWAG PSK in Austria, Vienna, which is now one of the most successful banks in Austria. And previously, I was at Barclays here in London in several different roles. My last role in Barclays was Chief Operating Officer of Corporate Bank. So I thought before I go through our digital transformation journey, and a number of you may not know much about NewDay, I thought it's worthwhile for me to tell you a bit about NewDay, who we are, journey we have gone through it, and what we really stand for. So we are one of the UK's largest and fastest growing issuer of credit, specializing in credit and retail transactions. We are an FCA licensed company. We have about 5 million customers. And many people may not know this. We take about 1.2 million new customers every year. And in terms of new customer acquisition, probably we are behind Lloyds and MBNA, but we are ahead of likes of Barclaycard, HSBC, and etc. Our total book, measured by receivables, is roughly about 2.4 billion, split into two portfolios: own brands, which is our own issued cards in near-prime sector, and co-brands, which is our retail partnership business. We are number one in both these specialist sectors in the country. Our brands in own brand, again, some of these brands you may know this, include Aqua, Marbles, Opus, and recently which launched Fluid. And co-brands, we have retailers like Amazon, Debenhams, TUI, Arcadia Group, Laura Ashley. Our vision is to be the leading digitally enabled consumer credit provider in the UK. And our purpose is to help people be better with the credit in both the segments which we serve, that is own brands and co-brands. As a company, we have 5 principal values, that is partnership, accountability, excellence, spirited, and integrity. These are the values we as a company and every employee in NewDay needs to demonstrate. We enable our purpose through 4 manifesto pillars, as we call them. First, that is, we want to be a welcoming business, welcoming as many customers as we can responsibly. We want to be an understanding business, understanding our customers' situation and treating them as individuals. We want to be a knowing business, knowing everything about our customers so we can provide right products, right services, and tools to help them better with their credit. And we want to be a rewarding business, rewarding customers for being better with their credit. And that is very important to us. You see also on our website, that's how we run our business. So these are some of the examples where we bring manifesto to life. So for example, we continue to deploy innovative tools, whether it's repayment calculators, that make it easier for our customers to manage their finance. Every year, we give away over 25 million value to our customers. We allow customers to progress on their credit journey. For example, Amazon Classic customer can progress to Prime provided they continue to demonstrate good credit behavior. We follow risk-based pricing. Over 65% of our customers experience proactive API reductions. We offer eligibility checks to our customers so they can check their likelihood of getting accepted before applying. And we run several campaigns, all geared around helping people better with their credit. I fundamentally believe that NewDay has several competitive strengths. First is unlocking the near prime, that is credit risk management and product expertise that allows us to underwrite across prime and near prime segments. Our diversified product capability allowing us for proposition developments to solve specific customer needs, including instant spends, balance transfers, money transfers, 0% purchases, retailer offers, installments, and loyalty schemes. Our proven track record of maintaining and growing relationships with most partners, as well as forming new relationships, Amazon being our most recent one. Supporting our partners in building brand loyalty through spends engagement and intelligent combination of retail and finance CRM. Flexible digital integration, whether it's through API or widgets, we can deliver seamless customer journeys within our partners' infrastructure. And lastly, an open book approach to partnership to align on customer needs and value drivers to drive towards a clear vision of shared success. So I won't dwell much on this slide, but the key message is that we have delivered, I believe, an excellent performance, financial performance over last number of years. We continue to grow consistently above the market for last many years. I mean, just to give you an example, when I joined 5.5 years back, we were 50 people company. We were based in West Malling in Kent. And I still remember when I walked in as an exco, the privilege I got, this was like a call center kind of office, and the privilege I got is I got a window desk. And we were loss-making. We used to take 35,000 customers every year those days. We had roughly about 125 million in the core receivables, so not the closed books. And today, I've shared the numbers with you. This is what we've been able to achieve in 5.5 years. Our receivables today stand at 2.4 billion pounds. Our new account origination is 1.2 million. Our adjusted EBITDA of 152 million as of Q3, last 12 months. So it's been a significant transformation of the business. So let me talk about NewDay technology now. So turning the clock back, until middle of 2017, our digital capability was poor. And I have no hesitation in saying that. We were significantly behind the market in digital. However, one thing which we were always good at, we were always good at execution and delivery of complex programs. And again, to give you an example, we acquired Santander's co-brand business in May 2013. And those days, we were a very small company, 50 people company. And this was a business which came with 500 plus people, offices in Leeds, and a fairly sizable business of 5 million plus customers. We integrated that business in 15 months' time, on budget and on time. Probably the most complex migration the cards industry in the UK has seen. And we delivered that really well. We built the whole business up from scratch in 15 months' time. However, our digital channels were outsourced, and we were dependent on third parties to deliver the digital change. We hardly had any engineering skills. Digital changes were very slow and very expensive, and we lacked competition as regards our digital capabilities. So, after acquisition by Sinman and CVC in January 2017, we set our digital vision, and we said, we want to be the best in class in data and digital engineering capability. It's a bold vision, and clearly we are on a journey. And it's early days. We've only been on this journey for the last, I would say, year and a half, couple of years. To deliver this vision, we agreed on 6 key imperatives. That is, these are the must-haves if we have to realize our vision. First, agile platforms and engineering. Second, advanced data and analytics. Third, automation and operational excellence. Fourth, digital customer journeys. Fifth, scaled agile organization and culture. And lastly, innovation at scale. And before I talk about these in detail, let me share you the progress which we've made over the last 18 months. So we started a journey in earnest, and it took us time to set it up and etc. In October 2017, we established the digital technology capability. We had 3 Agile Scrum teams operating then, largely based on contract resources. In November 2017, we established our first version of a digital platform in public cloud in Microsoft Azure. We launched first product, Opus, on this platform. By December 2017, we had established our Center of Excellence in Robotics Process Automation, that's RPA, giving us, again, significant efficiency benefits in back office processes. In April 2018, we migrated e-servicing across all the brands in-house onto our platform, and we launched new mobile apps across all our brands. In May 2018, we migrated whole of own brands acquisition onto the new digital platform, and we also launched a new balance transfer product called Fluid on this platform. In August 2018, we opened up APIs for retailer integration. This truly transformed integration with retailers and for them to launch their checkout journey. In August, we also launched our first autonomous Agile pilot for end-to-end squad, including all different teams like product, testing, devs, and etc. And I have to say, this pilot has done really well, and I'll talk about it, we are now looking to extend and launch further 5 squads this month. In August, we also launched our first data science-led affordability assessment using machine learning tool. In September, we launched technology infrastructure for the data lake in public cloud in AWS. And today, we are already ingesting daily customer data through the data lake, and now in the progress of migrating customer data from existing data warehouses to this data lake. And to my knowledge, no other established financial services company has all their customer data in public cloud and will be the first one to have this capability. In October 2018, we launched first of its kind product called NewPay. This product, NewPay, offers revolving, installment, credit offers, buy now, pay later functionality, all in a single credit account. And it's truly a game changer. And today we are talking to multiple retailers to work with them to launch this product, because it allows the full retail financing, particularly for e-retailers. And this product was launched with a retail partner called Unshackled.com. In October, we also established partnership with Imperial to strengthen and deepen our data science expertise and skill set. In December 2018, we completed the first pilot on retail analytics using retailer SKU level data and card data that we hold for these customers. This was again built by our data science team using complex machine learning models. The pilot, again, is a game changer for the retailers as this improves retail campaigns efficiency massively. And we are talking about 20-30% improvement in the efficiency. And December, I'm so proud that December we also ran our first internal hackathon. And this was such a major achievement for us, where 35 people participated over the weekend. We had some great ideas, and we are now looking forward to build those ideas and launch those. 2 years back, I could never have thought about doing such a thing. Finally, this month, we are targeting to launch our first chatbots using Microsoft Cognitive Services. Today, we got 100+ engineers across 2 sites, Leeds and London, across digital and data. We have, through RPA, we've already automated 17+ processes. Our digital testing today is 90% automated. We have 1.2 million downloads of our mobile app. We have 3 million+ customers registered for e-servicing. And we have cut down product launch times by more than 50%. As you'll agree, there's a lot has been done in the last 18 months. And we started from nothing. So we have come a long way. But at the same time, I'm very conscious that we are at the start of a journey, because this is a long journey and we have a long way to catch up. So now let me talk about each of the digital imperatives in detail. So first, under Agile platforms and engineering, our ambition is very simple: to have a highly scalable, secure, and cost-efficient cloud-based digital platform. And we deployed the first version of that. We are now working on what we call the next generation architecture, which will deliver infrastructure as a code, giving us, of course, unlimited scale, security, and cost advantage. Architecture is being designed flexibly, which allows the reusability of components. It's fully automated, which allows 100% of releases to be on the CDCI pipeline. Our release cadence has gone up considerably, and we are now able to deliver hundreds of changes every week if needed. We've already launched this architecture on first couple of products, and by March, we should have all our products on this next generation architecture. This again will be a game changer for us. As to my knowledge, none of the established financial services company have such an architecture in public cloud. Tech companies, yes, but when I compare myself to financial services, no. In terms of technology, we are 100% cloud-based. Microsoft Azure is our digital runtime platform. C# is our main programming language. For web development, we use Angular JavaScript framework. REST APIs, everything we do is completely API enabled. Our external APIs follow the open banking standard. Intelligent automation and conversational UI are key elements of our digital strategy, and we chose to develop this ourselves and use the Microsoft Pod framework together with Microsoft Cognitive Services. And that's mainly for speech and image recognition. And as you know, Azure has almost 100 different services, and what we love about it is the continuous innovation and development of new capabilities in Azure. We use around 20 of these services today. A key service for us are Azure Functions, as we are big believers in serverless computing, and we are building our complete application stack on this concept. And this is not on the paper, but this is live. Today it's operating. For mobile app, we use Swift for iOS and Kotlin development for Android. So we built our architecture such that there's a shared core platform for acquisition and servicing across both co and own brands. Channels and products, they connect to this shared component, and they're built to deliver the required customer journey. This architecture delivers us enormous efficiency and lowers our cost significantly. If needed, we can launch, and I'm not kidding when I say this, we can launch a new mobile app for a new retailer in 1 week's time. Today, we can integrate a new retailer in 4 to 6 weeks, which used to take us more than 6 months before. And to bring Amazon on board, we took more than 12 months. And today, if we had Amazon, and provided Amazon would work with us at the same speed, we could bring Amazon on board in 3 months. That's the kind of capability we have today. Our second imperative is advanced data analytics. So we built our data lake in AWS and use S3. This architecture is fully PCI compliant, and we deploy streaming technology using Kafka that tokenizes at the point of data entering the AWS. The architecture, like digital, is highly flexible and cost-effective. It spins up containers on as-needed basis and has no constraint on volume or type of data that we need to ingest. Just as a data point, previously, it used to take us more than 2 hours to ingest our daily data in a data warehouse. In Data Lake today, we can ingest the same data, the 20 gig of data, in less than 10 minutes. And it's got no constraint. Tomorrow, if we need to ingest 50 gig of data, we can still ingest in less than 10 minutes. We're using Collibra for data dictionary and data management, and architecture that supports a range of front-end tools. So it's Tableau, R, and Python, and these are already deployed. Our data lake capability gives us capability to run experimentation using advanced machine learning models. I've already spoken about some of the use cases on these models. Now we are looking to significantly increase our capability with goal of converting all our underwriting models on machine learning models. And we plan to achieve that all by end of the year. With this, we can then start to experiment on more advanced AI and combining data and digital to deliver truly an enhanced customer experience. And I truly believe that we'll be in this position by end of 2019. Our third imperative is automation and operational excellence. As I mentioned before, we set up our RPA Center of Excellence in 2017. Since then, we have established RPA very well, and we've already automated 17 processes. And we had a number of companies who came and who have seen this, including some of the consulting firms and et cetera, and they all have been impressed with what we have been able to achieve in this, and it really works like a factory. We take process by process, go through the documentation, go through the analysis, and automate it, put it in the RPA. But now we are working on what we call intelligent automation, using Microsoft Cognitive Services and bot framework. For example, in one of our processes, and this is, we went live with this 6-8 months back, along with RPA, we needed the OCR capability. And we looked in the market, it would have cost us £250,000 upfront cost, and every year, £250,000. We built it ourselves, our OCR capability, using Microsoft, again, Cognitive Services. The accuracy is better than what we saw in the market, and it's already being used in our PPI process today. And we are now working on chatbots, and as I said, we'll be launching the first set of chatbots this month, and our plan then is to extend chatbots across all our customer service processes. What I'm really proud of is that we've also started working on first voice bot pilot, and we had a hackathon in December with Microsoft, and we built a proof of concept prototype, and that was impressive. And this is truly quite exciting, and this will allow us to replace IVR and truly transforms the customer experience, and giving us, of course, at the same time, tremendous efficiency benefits. Very important is that we're building all these channels on a common digital platform. So that is mobile app, e-servicing, chatbots, voice bot, they're all sitting on the same platform. And later on, we will come to it towards the end of the year, once I layer MI analytics on top of this, we can truly offer a true omni-channel capability to our customers. Our customer service is already excellent. We have Net Promoter Scores of +65, our Net Easy score. This is how we measure how easy customers find it to navigate through our channels and etc. is +68. And I believe that once we have implemented some of these, this will even go further. And I think that towards end of 2019, we will also be in a position to experiment with machine learning and cognitive services, combining data and intelligent automation, and that truly will be transformative. So I've touched on this, but our 2019 roadmap now includes cognitive services, image recognition, data extraction further, and we plan to use image recognition capability for example, for identity documents, and that we plan to launch it in the next few months. Our fourth digital imperative is digital customer journeys. As I've discussed before, we already built our digital applications all from the scratch. E-servicing and own brands acquisition is fully rebuilt. Co-brands acquisition will be rebuilt by middle of 2019. And this has really allowed us to continue to optimize customer journeys. We analyze where we have breakdowns in our customer journeys. So for example, we are working on some AML and fraud where the journey breaks from a digital point of view. We look at that, we take that away and digitize it. And piece by piece, we are working towards that we are able to deliver 100% digital journeys. Now, this is not going to be done in the next 1 year or so. This is a journey, it's going to take us a few years before we are able to achieve this. And given our architecture, important is that it supports that foundation layer and the business components on top of this that gives us a capability to continue to automate the journeys effectively and efficiently. Now this slide, and I'm not going to go through the details, it shows our roadmap to build features and automate the features in e-servicing. So for example, we recently launched credit limit increases on our mobile app. We launched, this was in December. We also launched card activation on mobile app. We plan to launch balance transfer and money transfer on our app this quarter. We plan to launch lost and stolen feature on this on the app again this quarter. And we plan to launch PIN online in April and payment tokenization by April. So there's a lot, and we planned it out through the 2019 with different features, which we're going to be continuing to adding. Our fifth imperative is scaled agile organization and culture. So in 2017, we established Scrum as a practice in development, and today all our development is agile. Scrum is very well established and in the agile practices. As I said, in 2018, around August, we set up the first agile squad, and that was for own brands acquisition. And that's doing really well. It's an autonomous squad. Again, those of you who are familiar with the Spotify model, you would know this. And now we are planning to launch 5 further squads by end of this month. And plan is to then launch the first tribe in the first half of 2019. You could argue that we could have gone a bit faster on this, completely agree. But coming from a culture, which is a very established old culture, and a company that is performing very well, we wanted to make sure that we don't break anything. So we wanted to learn from it, fine-tune it, and then implement it. And once we have set up the first tribe, and once we learn from the tribe, and if that goes well, then we'll be in a position to roll it out at speed. And again, a number of you are familiar with the Spotify model. Key challenge in any agile implementation is to ensure that high alignment by having clarity on goals comes with a high autonomy by empowering the teams so that they can work towards that common goal. And this is where we have learned our lessons. It's not always easy to build that, particularly in a company which has got an already established culture. We achieved that successfully in the pilot squad, and now we have to ensure that we can achieve that in future squads and tribes. Our sixth digital imperatives is innovation at scale. We have made some progress on this, but I believe we are far away from where we need to be on this. Today, NewDay has got 1,000 employees. And I would like NewDay to be a company of 1,000 entrepreneurs and not employees. And that takes a lot of effort. Few changes we have made, and these are small baby steps that drive, these changes are driving the innovation, and they're driving the culture of the innovation in the company. So for example, every developer who joins NewDay today, and they get 1 day a month free, they can do what they want, they can learn on their own, they can build something, etc. So the guys have built something really, for example, they integrated Alexa with e-servicing. They built Alexa integration with our acquisition journey. So there are things like that we've been building, and the teams have built, like, for example, the voice bot through that, and etc. But we are a long way from where I can say where we need to be. So in summary, digital is now a core to our culture, and it will become the way that we work across the whole business. You have heard our story, our digital story, and I'm being honest when I say we are new to this journey because we've been on it only for less than a couple of years. But I do believe that we've made good progress in a very short time frame. We have made tons of mistakes, as you can understand, and we have learned a number of lessons from these mistakes. And we have to ensure that as we now go through these journeys, those mistakes we've made, we do not repeat. There are a number of new capabilities we are working on, which I truly believe are unique and differentiating. And as we go through our next phase of transformation, we have to ensure, and this is what I keep telling the team, is that we must stay focused on a goal to deliver our vision of best-in-class digital data and digital engineering capability. And that is the vision. So thank you for listening.